Hey guys, my name is FierceDeityMahesh and welcome to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is going to be my second Let's Play on this channel, and it's actually my honor and pleasure to actually LP this game because, like Majora's Mask, this is one of my favorite games as well, and it always holds a special place in my heart because it was the first Zelda game I played thanks to the help of the amazing YouTuber whose name is Zelda Master 2010, and I've been playing Zelda since then, which was about 2 to 3 years back, and I am forever indebted to him for that. So guys, without any further ado, I think it's time to jump into this game. So guys, if you're excited, be sure to punch that like button because it really does help the series and does promote the channel. So without any further ado, let's get started into The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Sorry, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'm so used to saying Majora's Mask. So The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is about to be started. So brace yourself right now. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and start up with the save file Link, as Link is the name of the main character within the Zelda franchise. And without any further ado guys, let's just jump into this file because I am super excited to play this game. And one of the main things guys is that I actually began LPing this game way back, about 2 years back, when I actually had finished this game. And this was planned to be my first LP, but then I was so scared of doing Let's Plays because I was like, what if people just mock me and ridicule me? But then I decided to do Majora's Mask, and it wasn't really the best project which I could do because I wasn't confident at all of myself and my capabilities. And I am very, very happy that I'm able to play this game now after I'm more confident about myself. And this is a very, very it's an iconic scene within the Zelda franchise, where Zelda is taken away by Impa from Ganon, and then Ganon goes ahead and attacks Link. We will experience this cutscene a long time into, or basically a lot of time into this game as well. But this is just a synopsis of what happens within the game and what your aim is. So here, this is the great Deku tree who is speaking to a certain fairy whose name is Navi. And we're gonna go ahead and just see what happens because for a game which was released in the year of 1998, this game actually is very, very good. And though it has been improved manifold in the 3DS remake of this game has a very, very interesting charm to it which always stands in fans' hearts. So let's go and see what happens. So essentially the great Deku tree is about to die because of the curse which the man who had the evil eyes cast upon him, and he wants us, aka Link, to go ahead and save him. So let's go and see what goes ahead and happens. So as you could probably tell, he does not have much time left. And yes, the fate of the forest, nay the world, depends upon Navi. Well, essentially the fate of the world depends upon Link, because Navi doesn't do anything than just alert Link upon what he does have to do. But here you can see a first-person perspective of Navi, which you will never experience in any other part of the game, which is pretty sad because it's nice to see the perspective of a little flying character in the game. But here Navi is going to go and hit herself. That is perfect timing on my part. But anyway, here let's go ahead and see her getting into Link's house and waking her up like how my parents wake me up. Well, essentially when I just get very, very lazy in the morning. Wow, Link is exactly like me. Whenever somebody calls him up, he goes ahead and sleeps more. That's exactly like how I am. But anyway, Link is very, very sleepy. This is exactly like how I am. Well, that could probably mean that I'm a hero as well. Am I? No, I'm not. Of course I'm not. You finally woke up. Yes, indeed, I finally woke up thanks to your annoying call. Yes, the Great Deku Tree has summoned us, so let's get going right now. Alright, so in this game, guys, here are some apples which somebody has given for Link. Or are they like oranges? I have no idea. Just food given for Link. And here we have started a journey in Kokiri Forest where everything begins. Now guys, this game is actually a huge game. And here is Link's friend whose name is Saria, who ultimately, according to Zelda lore, has feelings for Link. And there are many other people in Kokiri Forest itself who have feelings for Saria. So here our aim is to right now collect 40 rupees to actually purchase a sword and buy a shield, which we will be getting. Sorry, we actually have to purchase this shield. Sorry, I'm so absent-minded, and I'm sorry that my voice is a little raspy. It's because I actually have a slight cold. So your aim is to get 40 rupees because the shield actually costs 40 rupees. But the sword we will get in the secret area in Kokiri Forest, which we're going to go ahead and enter into. Now the first portion of this game is incredibly calm and really nice, which is really nice because I normally like calm sections of games, which is something which you don't really see in normal life nowadays. And here is a gigantic boulder which you have to kind of dodge on your way. Okay, so let's go ahead and collect. Now be sure to collect rupees wherever you can, because rupees is the currency in the Legend of Zelda franchise, if you guys don't already know. And it is the same where I live, which is in India. So I could tell that I actually know how much 1 rupee is worth. So let's go ahead and get the sword. We have already got the sword. I don't know why we just said, or why I just said, let us get the sword after we just got the sword. Anyway, let's just leave it. And here in our equipment we can go ahead and equip the sword. And if you guys couldn't already tell, I am actually playing this on an emulator because they're just far better. Though the quality of graphics will be much better on a Nintendo 64 itself. You get an emulator for free, you have free save states, and it's just an amazing time, actually speaking. And I don't normally do cheats. That's pretty much why people use emulators, but I don't really use cheats because I normally like to play games like sincerely. You guys can probably tell that I am a very, very sincere player. But anyway, let's go ahead and just see what we have in store for us. Now in this bush there may be a few rupees, I presume. There you go. There's only 1. I'm gonna get 2, it's fine. I'm gonna just run through this quickly because we're gonna just get a few rupees. Here are some 5 rupees, and inside this house, this is Smido's house, who is apparently the godfather of all the Kokiri. Essentially the self-acclaimed godfather of all the Kokiri, who is a very, very mean-spirited and an arrogant boy. Yeah, he's just a boy, and he's the one who will prevent us from getting to the Great Deku Tree without a sword and a shield. Now in this we will get ourselves a recovery heart, and this is incredibly essential if you lose your HP or your health. Now if you're playing Ocarina of Time for the first time in your life, rupees are pretty hard to get, but if you go ahead and have a little experience of it, you will not go and have as much of a hard time. Now here among or atop this really dangerous bridge, you will go and find yourself a blue rupee, which is very essential. But I always used to be scared of this bridge as a child because I used to fall down it like very, very often, and you need to be very careful when you go and use this, or when you go ahead and get this rupee. Let's go and just do, whoa, yeah, that's called swag. So we've already got ourselves like about 47 rupees, which is more than enough actually. We have got 7 more rupees than we require. but let's go ahead and okay. So this is a girl who wants to go and speak to us because she thinks we don't know how to use Z to go and target to people/enemies. Now behind the shop you'll get yourself another blue rupee, and here's where you can buy the shield and ultimately make your way towards the Great Deku Tree. And for those of you who don't know, the Great Deku Tree is the first temple within this game. I trying to skip this dialogue, but it's so slow, my god. I'll probably go and just like play music to this because it's so long. And now let's go and just jump across this, and here we can get ourselves a cool shower. Oh, not a shower, a cool dip. And apparently he wants to see the shield and he won't just agree that we have a shield. Pretty weird, I should admit, but anyway, let's go ahead and wait for him to complete his big dialogue. So yes, I have a Deku shield and I have a Kokiri sword, so beat that, my dog, good grief. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, you're the wimp. Let's go ahead and see, and of course he's jealous that Sari became a friend. And here is where the Great Deku Tree is going to be, but here are some enemies called Deku Babas. Now these are things which will give you Deku sticks. Now these can be used to light torches and other different things and solve different puzzles within the game, and these are very, very essential because it's not only about to be used in the first temple within the game, which is going to be the Great Deku Tree, but also in many different temples within the game in which you tackle which you tackle as young Link. So alright, let's go ahead and just see what the Great Deku Tree has to tell us, and I shall go ahead and speak after his whole big dialogue has completed. Yeah guys, so by that we have completed this quick dialogue, and we can go on to take on the Great Deku Tree himself, and let's see what goes ahead and happens. So as you could tell, this is inside the Deku Tree, which is the first temple within the game, and here are a different variation of the Deku Babas. These are incredibly painful once you actually get damage from them, and this is the Deku Nut, which is another very, very important item to go ahead and stun enemies. So let's go ahead and just make our way over here. Okay, that is pretty bad. This is pretty scary to go and deal with them, so we've gone ahead and got ourselves about 10 Deku Nuts, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and just cut out this and get ourselves some hearts. Okay, never mind. So here is where we'll go and climb. So yes, the vines growing on it give a rough surface, and we can climb it. So this is pretty nice. We could potentially also use the ladder, but I personally prefer using the vines because it just adds a pretty cool shortcut to it. Okay, I just wish I didn't fall there. But anyway, here in this chest, which we will... Oh god. Wow. How awesome of me. But anyway guys, here once we go and make our way, we can go and open the chest, which we will be opening up next. I'm trying to also see like the recording time and do all those things. So if we go and open this chest, we will get ourselves one of the genetic temple items, which is going to be none other than the dungeon map. So let's go ahead and make our way to this area. Now this is a door essentially, and now he just thinks we don't know anything. That's very, very wrong. I'm pretty sure we know a lot more than her. Okay, so this is one of those rooms which you will find a Deku scrub, and you want to go ahead and just shield your, essentially just shield the nut with your shield. So this is when you jump off a high cliff. If you hold the control stick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. Yeah, if the cliff is really, really high, then it won't really work all the time. Well, it's pretty much like the game's mechanism. Also, how do I use Z again? Okay, I think I've changed it a little bit, have I? Okay, I have to use this one. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and just make up my way, because I actually was playing Super Mario 64 before this on my own, and it was really confusing, to be honest, because I used different controls for that game. And here, if you go and open our chest, we're gonna go ahead and get the temple item, which is gonna be the slingshot, which is rather the fairy slingshot, which is gonna be a pretty cool item to go ahead and shoot stuff. This is a very kiddish item which you will use, but it's a very, very powerful item when you go ahead and use it. Though not very, very strong, it's pretty strong for young Link. For young Link, my voice is just totally gone. Here in this chest, if you go ahead and open it, you will get yourself a recovery heart, which I don't presently require, but to go and just show it to you guys, I shall go and open it. So we're going ahead and obtain ourselves another recovery heart, and I don't know why, I just really, really like that sort of like move. So here we go and get ourselves 30 of these, or rather really not like 30 slingshots, but rather like I meant like 30 seeds to go and use in your slingshot. If you go and break these, you'll go and get yourself some Deku seeds, which can be used to fill your slingshot. And for those of you who don't know, if you get any item and the amount of, or the number of items which you can hold in that particular device is green in color, then that means it has reached its maximum potential. And here, if you go and kill this one, you should go ahead and get yourself, it varies, you can get a heart, you can get a rupee, you can also probably get yourself some Deku seeds, which is just totally randomized. Here is a rupee, here is another one as well. Don't climb yourself up, because if you climb your way up, you will pretty much not do anything but just fall down. And I don't really know what we'll get by this. Oh, there you go, some more Deku seeds, and now we can go and make our way. Overall, this whole temple is pretty linear, and it's a pleasure to go and take on this temple and overall this game after so many years. But I played this game about I don't know, like 48 times actually, and this is a huge Skulltula which you do not want to go ahead and mess with at any point of time. And if you do a jump attack at the right moment, you should probably go and live. Oh wow, that is not good on my part whatsoever. Okay, I'm gonna just I'm gonna save once, because okay, at least we lived. And we will be getting ourselves some hearts anyway, so I don't think we should really worry about that. And actually speaking, the Master Quest version of this game is a lot harder than this, so alright, so in this one, okay, this is actually a different version. Okay, this is the old version of the game, and this is precisely why there are some controversies about this game. Now, for those of you who don't know, there were a lot of controversies about this game, especially this version. I don't really know why I chose this version, because I didn't notice this version, but I'm going to just talk about these controversies in a while. But these are some very, very weird controversies, or not really weird, it's just very, very weird, if you will. So I'll go and just explain it to you guys once we reach a certain point, actually. Just target onto him and then go ahead and use my sword. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we've gone ahead and obtained ourselves a Deku nut, and now we can go ahead and make our way. Okay, so if you guys can see this very block right here, I don't know if you guys can recall to something else which you've probably seen. And what I mean by this is that this design is the Pakistani flag, which is something which people didn't appreciate back in the day because they thought it was something very, very mean of them, of Nintendo. But I don't think that is actually their intention. So then in the later versions of this game, actually they changed it, and then in a certain temple in this game called the Fire Temple, the theme actually has some Islamic chants to it, which people didn't appreciate whatsoever, even one bit, and it just caused a huge controversy, and people just don't like that part of the game anymore. But I'm pretty sure I downloaded that version for some reason. I'm very sorry for those of you who do get offended by that. I didn't really mean to do that, but I just downloaded it. So let's go and see what happens. Now here we can go ahead and make our way down. If we go and kill the sculptor, I'm going to probably go and use... I'm going to go and save here as once because I don't really want to go ahead and be damaged by the sculptor. There you go, exact timing, and we can go ahead and survive. Now, okay, so you want to actually go ahead and jump. There you go. And once you make your way down, you can go ahead and finally be a little safe. Now, actually speaking, guys, here is another sculptor which you can go and kill. Now, I actually totally forgot to tell you guys about the sculptors in this game. Now, sculptors are enemies which you have to collect to go and obtain rewards, and there are about 100 of them in this game. Exactly, yeah, 100 of these stupid things, and you have to collect their tokens as well, not just kill them. That would be a lot easier, actually speaking, but here is another one of those sculptors, and at this very moment there are pretty few we can go and collect, but normally there are only like 5 in each of the temples. So let's go ahead and try to just not just target this, let's go ahead and just okay, I don't know why I can't really go and collect this. I will go and just try to... Okay, I don't really remember how to go and do a front... No, a backflip. Okay, fine. I'm going to just make my way back up here. I am so used to playing Mario right now that I don't even know how to play Zelda. There you go. That is pretty much enough. Now, I'm going to make my way up here, and here if you go and press, or rather stamp on the switch, you'll go and obtain yourself another chest which again contains a recovery heart. If you're low on health, you can go ahead and open this, but otherwise so it's just totally useless. So let's go and make our way over back. Here's another one of these Deku Babas which go and bite, and here we... Sorry, actually these are not the ones which go and bite. I'm sorry about that. Now, if you go ahead and make your way back here, you will actually need the torch, because you need to carry the flame all the way to the opposite end of this room. So let's go ahead and just L target to where, or Z target to where we need to be. Okay, let's go and just the runners are very quickly there, and now we can go ahead and make our way towards the next room. This room has another Deku scrub as well. You can speak to him. Please forgive me, master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Okay, so this is pretty weird. Okay, let's go and just... Indeed I do, but no, I actually do not even remember the order of the things. Well, you guys will understand it when I go ahead and speak about it later on, but let's go ahead and just shoot this ice switch. Now these ice switches are something which you will see very, very commonly within the Zelda franchise. to go ahead and just shoot things, to like activate items, to activate switches, various different things. Now here is a switch. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Actually speaking, for a new player, Navi is very useful, but then for players who already know what to go and do, it's very annoying. So let's go ahead and just swim over here, and as you can tell, there's actually a switch down here. Okay, no. So once you go ahead and press the switch, you can go ahead and activate that very platform to come a little below. There you go. And as you can tell, there's like actually a timer to this, which is very bad. And the main reason we did this was because we don't want to get like stung, or rather we don't want to get like poked by this. Alright, so since we've covered that, let me go and save once. Now I want to go and just kill the sculptor quickly. Okay, that's very late on my part. Wow, chill. There you go. That was pretty simple actually. Oh my god, this is getting a little annoying now. Navi is thinking that we don't know anything at all. But we actually know a lot about this game because we have already played this game about 48 times, as I already told, because I played this a lot of times, and I definitely know it's above 40, but I don't know exactly how much it is now because it's a huge block. You can just go and press like the button up, and okay, we can't really go and do that, can we? Let's go and grab it backwards, and then go ahead and do this. Yeah, go and jump. Okay, that is very bad on my part. Which room is this? Actually, I do not remember this room at all. Oh, so essentially, guys, in this room you have to go ahead and you have to go and collect this and light all of the 3 torches in this room. If I can do that, there you go. Overall, this temple just lets you know about the mechanics of this game, and it's just a great game in general. And there you go, I actually skipped that. Wow. And here are Goma's kids, and if you guys don't already know, Goma is the boss of the temple. And these can be very annoying because they'll go ahead and just pounce on you, jump on you, just irritate the living hell out of you. They are just on a trail, but since we have already entered into this narrow passageway, we can go ahead and escape. Now we are actually very close to the boss room, which is nice, very nice actually. Let's go and just kill this. And okay, now once we reach this block, we actually have to go and push this here because we have to make the torch right over there reach all the way to this netted web over here, which will ultimately lead us to the boss room. My voice is very tired right now, so I really apologize if it sounds very raspy. I know it does, but let's go ahead and just face the opposite direction so that we don't waste any time turning around. And let's go ahead and just jump the way. Let's go and just roll our way over here, and we'll jump all the way down. Don't worry guys, because we'll anyway just jump into this thing which we will be safe in. And here are some hearts. Let's go ahead and just save once, because I don't really remember the order of this thing. I'm pretty sure it's 3, 1, 2. Oh shit. Okay, I'm going to just search for it, and I'll be back in just 1 sec, guys. Well, Plot twist. I didn't really have to go ahead and search for that. I could just automatically just go ahead and just remember what they did. I just forgot it for like a second or so. So it was actually 2, 3, 1. I am pretty bad at this game, not even gonna lie. There you go. So this is pretty much the boss room. Well, the room after this is the boss room, which is pretty amusing because it doesn't really look like a boss room whatsoever. Just looks like a normal room which you would just enter into and complete a puzzle. But as you could tell, the weird fade in which happens, that is what gives you a signal that this is the boss room, and this weird cutscene which happens, that is pretty much what tells you that this is what the boss room. Oh, Link just tells himself best of luck. Wow. Now we're to go and just stare into Goma's eyes. So once we go and do that, oh my god, I really hate this mechanic, guys. There you go. And we are set and ready to go and take on Goma. Now this is a little tough because I'm going to go and do it in a little bit of a faster way than normal people do. Okay, so that's pretty good. So I don't know if you guys know, but Deku sticks do a lot more damage as compared to the normal sword strikes. There you go. Just one more hit will do the job. There you go. It's a pretty simple boss. There you go. And voila, guys, we have defeated the first boss within the game. Pretty good, right? So I am actually about to end off the episode here because it's going to be a huge cutscene after this. So we're definitely going to go and obtain ourselves our heart containers. So there are about to be a total of 20 heart containers in this game. That's a lot. We just have 4 now. So I think we're going to go ahead and end off this episode here, guys. So if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to punch that like button, and if you want to see more, please be sure to go and support the series by going ahead and just smashing that like button, because it really does help me. And I'll see you guys next time, and until next time, guys, peace out. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day / night / afternoon wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode. Bye.